So I'm going to show you 3 levels of outreach. So one is basic, in which we're basically going to send a copy paste message to everyone in your first degree connections, and if you do that, you will generate leads. This opportunity is still currently working. Then is level medium or level 2, where we connect with new people, but now we customize the message with a first line just for that person, right? And I'm going to show you some client examples as well. Then is expert, where we personalize the message, but we don't ask for what we call demo request or a meeting request or any kind of approval from them. It's just a conversation kind of a thing. Then last is the leaders of change level. This is the most advanced level that we do to invite very high level people on our podcast. So 3 levels. So okay, let's start. And so very first is basic. In this, what we have to do is so let's say whoever I'm going after, I just go on my LinkedIn search, put the title of the person over here, select from here people that I want to target people, and connections. I say, okay, I want first degree connection in whichever country I want to do, right? And then based on that, everyone who is connected shows up, right? And I start messaging them, and I start messaging them. As you can see, they follow up messages again and again. Basically, the messages I send them is if they want to see a particular piece of content, because if they say yes to a particular piece of content, because that means they are looking for some insights that can help them solve a particular problem that my content talks about. So I'm going to show you examples of what we send. So over here, as you can see, I have sent, can I share a YouTube link of our in-person event where I have shown the exact process we are using to kickstart lead generation for our clients that I think can work for your company. Over here, the person went above and beyond and said, just send me a proposal, right? Because he understood the whole game that, okay, I'm going to ask for the content, then I'm going to pitch them. If let's say I'm promoting an event, I recently did, I would say, I'm holding a workshop in Delhi, showcasing this topic and sharing 3 internal scaling tactics. If that interests you, should I share a link? Just asking, should I share a link? Maybe he wants to check it out. He's like, sure. So now he's a lead. Now I'm going to nurture the lead because there's a very tiny level of interest. So this is copy paste message. Like there's nothing personalized. I can give it to my intern. You can give it to your fresher, and you can do this. Samples of these messages look like something like this. Hi, can I share a video? Which I showed you. Can I share a video? Where we have mentioned 3 best, easy, free ideas for B2B lead generation, which I think can drastically increase your B2B lead flow. Anyone who says yes is probably looking to increase the lead flow, and that's where we come in, right? Second is for a cybersecurity client, we send something like, do you want to see a quick 1-page case study? Like it does not take a lot of time, on how one of the largest cybersecurity companies, aka their clients, automated 95% of their relevant tasks and increased productivity, right? And by the way, if you don't know how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, I would suggest search it on YouTube. You will find it easily and much more updated version, because what I'm showing you is principal strategies and not the tactics or how the platform works, because it keeps on updating, does not value, right? Now what you can do is, because these are copy paste messages, you can give it to someone else to execute it and see what the response rate is. And I'm going to add towards the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what the response rate you can expect from each of the methods. Currently there's an opportunity and there's a threat also. So if you don't know the story, so pre-COVID, LinkedIn allowed us to send like 100 invites a day. So we were, for all our clients, we were sending, I don't know, 10,000 invites a day, something like that. Some insane number, right? But now it's decreased to 10 invites a week. So it automatically decreased it, and hence their lead volume also get affected. So what I see, something that can happen is, tomorrow LinkedIn can say, okay, the message that you're sending consecutively to multiple people, if the content is same, we will not allow you to send that message. So before that happens, I would say explore into this opportunity, right? Second is medium. So currently, right now, we went after first degree connections only, and we messaged them, right? Now we're going to go after to connect with people, and for this I recommend you get Sales Navigator. And I personally have bought 1 year subscription of Sales Navigator because that's how valuable I think it is. So I'm going to quickly fill in the criteria. So I'm going to going after first, second degree connections. I'm going after a certain size of company. I'm going after, you know, not I'm going after what again? Sorry, India. I'm going after America. Take a US. So these two countries I'm going to go after. Job title is gonna be after founders. Okay, so founders. Now, as a second degree, I'm going to see if they are in B2B business. Currently, I'm not going to do that. But if I think they are in B2B business, I'm going to check out their profile. And you can give this to someone else also and send them a connection request. So connect request, send connection request, right? And now when they connect, now I will do one level above. Now, let's say someone is pitching to me. So someone is pitching to 𝐋𝐞𝐫𝐞 for, let's say, a AI tool that does, video reactions, judge video reactions. So what that person would do something is, they would write a first message saying, "Hey Akshat, I noticed." So he'll go on my website. So let's say he went on BizAmps. He will go on my website. He'll check a testimonial, and he'll say, "Okay, so this Connor Rath said some great things about you." So when I read the message, I understand, okay, this person has visited my website. So it's not a copy paste mass spam. So I might pay it an extra second of attention to that thing, right? So, "Hey Akshat, I noticed the lovely things Connor Rath said on you on BizAmps," and then the person goes into the pitch. We are building an AI tool that predicts TikTok video reaction by reading people's emotions, like we do for client Netflix, HBO, XYZ, right? We would love to show you how it can help BizAmps or Leaders of Change, which is my company. And so for that, you can send, I think, 20 messages a day, 20 new connects a day. I think that's a safe number to start with. And then whoever gets connected, message when the person is connected, right? And send them first line with CTA. So now level 3, which is, we are getting a bit expert, not as expert. Now over here, if you see, we are asking for something like, would you want help? We are asking for an answer, a yes or no. Or do you want this piece of content that I'm sending? Now I'm not gonna do that. Now I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go to my current and even new connections, same connect, invite people, and I'm gonna say, "Hi, first name, how are you? I liked your post, I saw your website," whatever the thing is, and I'm going to go into a conversation like, how is something treating you? Or let's say maybe, are you currently using this technology? Or any sort of a question which does not lead to me helping them, right? So for example, I search CMOs, as you can see, and I went to Saurabh, and I recently did this few days ago. And when I went to Saurabh, I saw that he recently changed job. And the funny thing is, this is the second time I'm recording this video, and the first time I sent this message to only one person, and he replied. So I sent the message. I just asked him, how is the new role at Monster like? We were connected but never talked. So trying to bring my digital connections to life. So simple conversation. If I wanted, I could have gone into something else if I had an agenda, like, would love to catch up on a call, right? So in our difficult clients where the niche is very small, where the people are not very extroverted, where they're not very technology savvy, we might use a conversation approach, right? Because these people, and sometimes some people just hate pitch slaps. They just hate pitch slaps, so they'll block you or do anything. But most people are used to it, but a lot of people hate, right? So it's the same. Is expert level is just having a conversation and then building the conversation onto a call. That is the expert thing. Like, after you get the point is not to send the first message. The message is, after the person replies, then how do you have a plan to take the conversation forward, right? Or you can ask a technology, whatever the thing is. Next thing is Leaders of Change level. In this, what we're gonna do is, so I'm gonna show you so we have a channel called the Leaders of Change, which is basically a podcast. In that, what we do, whoever our target market is, of course, we write, as you can see on the screen, we write their names on this. We write their names on this screen. All details. And what we do is we research on them on YouTube, on podcast, or if they have published anything, and we are trying to find something that they have said, right? So we're gonna research. So we're gonna find a source, like this is the profile. What is the timestamp? What did the person say? Right? What is the quote that the person said? And then you're gonna build a Canva design, quoting that person. How you see quotes of Albert Einstein or Henry Ford, basically giving them a bit of a ego boost and showing them we did our research. And then what we do is we go and we publish it on our on our public page, on Leaders of Change page. So as you can see, Leaders of Change, we posted something she said, and then we can say, okay, read the full article here. You can see the full article here, and there are a lot of, we got likes from our internal teammates to show them, so that notification keeps popping up on their LinkedIn, right? And you can see what the message is that he or she said, right? And then after doing that, we know, okay, we are on their radar. So now we're gonna send them an email with something very interesting opportunity, like documentary contribution, like, hey Terry, we are making a documentary, right? And we're looking for CSIOs, and we also link to the post that we liked what you said. So we have done our research. It's not a cold. It's a cold outreach, but it's not that. It's just not a mass copy paste kind of thing. And then if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. So otherwise, we could keep on following up with that person. But this is the most advanced person. And the reason, one of the things, if you see, is the reason I'm trying to find their quote is because we're Indians. And what happens in India is the people that work for us, sometimes their English does not resonate with people in the US, right? So, and English, so I'm trying to find their own words, because their own words won't have a mistake. They can understand their own words, right? Or I might use graphics rather than using English text, or asking someone to write a first sentence, because there are a lot of grammatical mistakes. There are so many mistakes that can happen in language, right? So yeah, so this is expert. In this, I'm trying to say research, ego boost, interesting opportunity. So what results you can expect is, I think, in the next video. Yeah, that's it.